Welcome to Biology My Passion. I am Soumya Harikrishna. We finished the chapter, the fundamental unit of life, and thank you so much for the overwhelming response from you all. Today we will discuss a few important MCQ questions from this part. Cell wall is present in. We know cell wall is a characteristic feature of plant cell. Here the first option itself is plant cell, but wait, don't jump into the answer. Let us see the other options. Bacterial cell and fungal cell. Bacterial cell and fungal cell also possess a cell wall. So what is the answer here? All of the above. Oxygen and carbon dioxide move in and out of the cell by. We know there is a process of diffusion with which molecules of gases move from higher concentration to lower concentration. When we talk about osmosis, it's the movement of water molecules, whereas imbibition is osmosis by colloidal particles. Active transport means when transport of molecules happen with spending energy. But here we know oxygen and carbon dioxide are gases and they move in and out of the cell by the process of diffusion. So the correct option is diffusion. The third question is, which out of the following lacks a nucleus? Here you know paramecium, amoeba and euglena are organisms having nucleus. If you know, paramecium is called a slipper animal cube. It has got two nuclei, macronuclei and micronuclei. It has got some cilia over it, and there is a place for capturing the food. Because of this shape, this animal is also called a slipper animal cube. But amoeba, you know, it doesn't have a proper shape or fixed shape. It keeps changing because of pseudopodia, but amoeba also has got nucleus. Euglena is another organism which is also having a nucleus. So cyanobacteria, when we talk about, it is an example of prokaryote, and we know prokaryotic organisms do not have a well-defined nucleus, but they have an undefined nuclear region called a nucleoid. The plasma membrane is composed of lipids and proteins. That's a composition of plasma membrane. The cell membrane is selectively permeable because it allows certain substances to move through it, at the same time prevents the entry of certain other substances. Identify the condition under which plasmolysis occur. Whenever a plant cell is kept in hypertonic solution, plasmolysis can occur. That is because the plant cells have got an outer cell wall. So inside that cell membrane is there. So whenever water is moving out of this, the cell wall will not shrink because it's a rigid structure, but at the same time what will happen to this plasma membrane? Plasma membrane and the other contents will shrink. So after some time we can see only the plasma membrane is shrinking, the cell wall is staying there. This process is called a plasmolysis. Plant cell wall is made up of mainly cellulose. The cell organelle which helps in membrane biogenesis is membrane biogenesis means genesis means synthesis or formation of new membrane. We know that endoplasmic reticulum can be of two types, a rough endoplasmic reticulum and a smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum helps in the formation of proteins, whereas smooth endoplasmic reticulum helps in the formation of lipids. And membranes are made up of proteins and lipids, so the organelle is endoplasmic reticulum. Chromosomes consist of, chromosomes are made up of DNA and protein, so option A and C. Unicellular organisms among this. So Hydra, if you see, it's an animal which is multicellular with the tentacles. Okay. Whereas earthworm you are all familiar with, and planaria is also another animal. So Chlamydomonas is a unicellular organism. Okay, so Chlamydomonas is the answer. Which organelle has a single membrane? Out of this, mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum and chloroplast have got double membrane, so only lysosome has single membrane. Which is not a function of vacuole. Store toxic metabolic waste? Yes, they store. Help in process of cell division? No. They help to maintain turgidity? Yes. They provide rigidity and mechanical support. Yes. So the answer is option B. Viruses have, the body of virus means there is an outer protein coat and an inner genetic material, DNA or RNA. So DNA or RNA comes under nucleic acid and there is a protein coat. A and B both, so that option D is the correct answer. Which of the following statements are not true regarding cell division? During mitosis, number of chromosomes are reduced to half. No, because number remains the same. During meiosis, number of chromosomes are reduced to half. Yes. During mitosis, number of chromosomes remain the same. Yes. During meiosis, number of chromosomes remain the same. No, it becomes half. So answer 1 and 4, option A. The type of cell division which is involved in gamete formation is meiosis, because gametes need only half the number of chromosomes. The chromosome number becomes half during meiosis. Cell organelle which helps in detoxification of drugs and poison is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. In the vertebrate liver cells can do this function. Which one of the following statements about osmosis is correct? The movement of solvent molecule, means water molecule, from a less concentrated solution. Less concentrated solution means more water concentration, to a more concentrated solution where water concentration is less, through a semi-permeable membrane. So this option is correct. Choose the incorrect statement. All living organisms are composed of cells. All cells arise from pre-existing cells. Cell is the basic structural and functional unit of all living organisms. Bacteria are an exception to cell theory. Option D is not correct. Which of the following statements are not true about amoeba? Food is engulfed by the process of endocytosis. It's true. Excess of water is removed through food vacuole. That is wrong, because contractile vacuoles help in removal of excess of water. Food is digested in the food vacuole, and food is digested with the help of enzymes in the lysosome. So answer only 2 is wrong. The cell organelle which is involved in the formation of lysosome is Golgi body. The only cell organelle seen in prokaryotic cell is ribosome, because it is a non-membrane bound organelle. Plasmolysis in plant cell is defined as lysis of plasma membrane. Lysis means breakdown. No. Shrinkage of protoplasm. Yes. Which cell will burst when placed in hypotonic solution? We know that except this cheek cell, all the other 3 have got cell wall to protect. So cheek cell is the answer. Digestive enzymes packed in lysosome are synthesized. The fluid in the vacuole of plant cell is known as. The cell organelle which stores starch, oil and protein are leucoplasts. Leuco means colorless plastids. They are colorless plastids meant for storage. The cell organelle involved in the formation of complex sugars from simple sugars is Golgi body. Chlorophyll is present in part of chloroplast called a grana, because inside the chloroplast there are thylakoids. Many thylakoids are arranged as a stack called a grana. Plural of granum is grana. Inside this, what will be seen? Chlorophyll. So here the answer is grana. The semi-autonomous organelles out of the following. Mitochondria and plastids have got their own DNA and ribosomes, so they can divide themselves. So that is both A and B. Animal cell placed in hypertonic solution shrinks due to exosmosis. Movement of water outside the cell is called a exo, and coming inside is called a endo. So when it is placed in a hypertonic solution, water will move out, exosmosis. As a result, the cell shrinks. Hope these questions were useful to you. If so, please let me know your suggestions in the comment box. Also, share with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.